3, 2, 1 is come.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, upper brackets, huh? Group 1.
Yes.
2 teams. First team obviously NOGAS. Second team is our team Chaos. हमारे आज के कास्टर्स हैं 2, लुकोटी और वान्या. Guys, take over.
Hi, I'm Vanya.
And I'm Luko T. Right.
So Asanta, I mean, like I said yesterday, there's like a love-hate relationship with this map. What about you, Lakota? Do you like it or do you not like it?
Coming from CSGO, it's a very awkward map to play in with the giant mid. It's kind of attacker-sided because you can just smoke off both areas and just hold mid control for the entirety of the round. And it gets very painful for the defenders to get any kind of information over there. So Ascent kinda is a pain on the both sides. But given the right composition and teamwork, it's honestly one of the better maps in Valorant.
Understandable. I mean, is it a bigger pain than Icebox though? Because people genuinely hate that map and Breeze.
Honestly, I regret to say, but I like Icebox.
You and I both. It's like
That's
every time I tell people I like Icebox, they shun me out. I'm looking at Urine. Okay, so we have Team Chaos and NOGAS. NOGAS is still deciding on what they want to take. Chaos, on the other hand, is more or less having the same composition as I've seen in the scrims for Ascent. Okay, this is new.
Reaper actually going to install off the jet like immediately. Marty going for the solo pick on Ascent, very necessary, not gonna lie. And Astra, which is honestly currently, except for Viper, is the best smoker.
True.
A good team comp, honestly, from team NOGAS. Chaos is looking to opt for the Viper, which is a very weird pick on Ascent. Because the Molotov lineups are hard to place. Wall doesn't give as much utility towards the attacking
Select
side.
your agent.
And the orb one ways that you'd usually place, or even for blocking, isn't either wide enough or powerful enough to be playing Viper on Ascent.
But
let's see. Come through.
Man, Raze's Boombot. That stuff is
broken, bro. Like imagine
it's a pain in the
yeah.
It's a pain in the wrong places if you know it's against you, but it's definitely a boon if it's in your team.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're a defender holding onto site. There are 5 people rushing you with a boom bot. What do you do first?
The pure terror.
Pure terror.
Man, I'd rather go and write a math paper without preparation than facing that.
That's trauma, bro.
Like I'd rather go through 10th grade all over again.
Right here.
Well, 10th grade didn't happen for me, so here we are.
Right here.
Then you're one of the lucky ones.
Honestly. But 11th is still a pain, so. Right, moving into the first round, towards the pistol, we can see a rather expected hold from Team Chaos over here. And NOGAS actually looking to take the mid control while playing towards B. You can see the Killjoy turret already being placed. Well, that was the alarm bot, my bad. But looks like Killjoy is going to place his alarm bot over there. Really. The B main control being taken by the opponent is actually coming through well, but the mid control is here already. Smoke's gonna come through, and this is a very good push from NOGAS over here. Gulati going to pick with the flash. He's gonna actually catch off NZ, but NZ catches off nice. So that's just this to trade over there. Gulati going to be playing back a little more. He's getting tagged, but he's not really getting anything. Reaper going to kill off Gulati with a headshot. Naman still holding back inside the smoke. Element going to push in and actually get the frag onto Naman. Sight is off NOGAS now. They're going to play chill, and it's Team Chaos for the retake.
Team Chaos, on the other hand, is still trying to push from mid, and they're trying to split push, which might and might not work. But given how Nogas's two teammates are pretty injured already and low on HP, it can be worked in their favor, but we still have to see what's gonna happen.
Marty's
Fair
angle
design.
is
Player standing.
It's 1v4 now, and 31 HP and a dream. Let's see.
Reaper's just gonna push in with a shot, he's not gonna catch him.
Well, at least
Reaper
there's
with
got
his
a kill over there and like help with the team with the credits a little bit.
Yeah.
Right
Moving
there.
into the second round,
Right there.
the anti-eco for Team Chaos.
Team
And
Nogas,
see-
on the other hand, is trying to force by their way into this round a little bit.
I mean, it's second round, you
How
always
far?
go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they actually buying the Vandal over there. He's very confident they're gonna take this round. The pick's gonna come through. Ray's nade actually going to be pre-naded, going to catch some, no, none damage. It'll be very little. Toxie going to be caught on guard by Reaper over there. He's going to try to push into side. He's gonna get full control of it. Reaper going to get that beautiful entry towards A side. Element going to catch off someone. NZ still playing towards short. The door is not closed. They're playing alongside this. Gulati going to catch Reaper though. That's a big pick. Marty going to throw out the shock trap. Not going to find anything from it. Gulati still holding on towards heaven. Marty throwing one more, but Gulati is actually going to catch Marty as well. Face coming from behind, but NZ has the cover. Now he's going to catch up NZ. It's become a 2 versus 2. This has gone very messy for team NOGAS over here. NZ going to finish it off though. But what an eco round for Team Chaos.
Okay, Team Chaos with their buyouts now, while on the other hand, Team Nogas is still a little indecisive. Some of them are still using Spectres, while some of them are still trying to force by their way into it. They're kind of low on trades right now. What do you think is like, is it a good idea to push A for Team Nogas? Are they able to like play there well, or like?
Well, Reaper actually got a beautiful entry over there. Toxie messed up his smoke and jump, and Reaper capitalized on that perfectly. So getting that mid pick and immediately pushing in was very well played from Reaper.
Blocking sight.
Cleared out the side for his team, and the rest of the team was able to push in. But look over here now. The mid push has come through. There's B main control as well. Killjoy is the only man staying in B. Everybody else is towards A or mid. Reaper actually not going to spot Killjoy over there in cubby. Toxie still holding on to it. Naman going to catch one, but that is all he can get. Element gonna trade out for Marty. TC now holding really back. It's only Gulati towards the CT spawn. He's trying to catch any kind of pick. So here he's actually going to catch off Reaper with a beautiful shot on him. NZ trying to spam through, is actually going to take damage himself. Gulati going for the reload over here. Element is very low, so is NZ. This can be a plausible, winnable round for Team Chaos over here. The attacker Killjoy ultimate going to come down towards backside, so they have to really push this off or play time. The Killjoy Molotov as well. Killjoy is making this. NC is going to make this really painful, but Toxie is going to catch off NC through the wall bank. Face is caught off as well. But the push is here. NC is still full HP. Toxie is going to be caught out over there with a headshot, and he's actually going to catch off Gulati as well. Element holding backside. They're just going to back off. Face going to for the final kills over here. He's gonna catch both, but the spike and the round is of Team Chaos. Zero to 3 for Team NOGAS. NOGAS actually played that really well, but the thing was the Killjoy could have actually gotten a lot more value over there. But Element, being as aware as he is, not
I need to stop pulling them in.
Full gonna come through. Actually here you can see for the eco push, both of them are sucked in but not really going to push. Just waiting for any kind of push from Team Chaos over here, but look at the amount of control NG has taken, and he actually takes her base as well. That's a beautiful pick of them for towards shot. They have spotted 2 towards A. There's going to be a beautiful split up and push. Gulati needs to go big, but not really going to get anything. Toxie over there, just holding over there. Not going to find anything as well. Marty coming from behind as well. 2 players.
One enemy remaining.
And they really pull this off with an eco like that. Reaper going to catch off Naman, making this really impossible for Noise. He has to really pop off over here. He's actually going to catch one, but Reaper going to just push in with his teammate. And that's another round for NOGAS, 0-4. NOGAS getting that short entry was really big, but the fact that nobody was watching short towards market or in short itself really costed them.
Thanks.
I think the rotation coming from Team Chaos has been slightly slow so far,
Yeah,
which
honestly.
is costing them the side. It's getting a little hard for them to retake the side.
That is true, but the play coming in from Chaos has really been very aggressive, playing very well, not really defaulting as much, just going for mid control and the side hit with them. And every time the execute has been the same, right? They're going A, take shot, take A main control, push it in. They're going B, take market, take B main control, push it in. They're just playing off the picks of there as well and able to close off these rounds very smartly and very easily as well. Gulati going to be holding here, going to not take a single bullet of damage. That was insane. Okay, Marty going to catch a phase though.
Without a
Elements gonna
blocking
push up
vision.
short. This time, actually, Chaos has is making Team NOGAS rotate a little bit, play a different strategy instead of their usual executes. Sova is already inside. Reaper going to get caught off by Noisy. But look at NZ, but he's not really going to get much. Gulati all the more aware. Naman actually still just breaking the door. He wasn't able to find anybody. He was, even though he was on shot because of Elements smoke. It's a 4 vs 3 retake, very favorable for Team Chaos. Might actually take this round. Gulati going to pop his ult as well. No flash though. He's actually going to catch off Element. That is a beautiful pick for them. The Killjoy turret going to give it a lot of information, but NZ going huge. Going to land 3 taps over there. Toxie last man standing. Marty is just trying to pick him off, but Inzi is over there. Marty is over there. There's no way Toxie wins this round at all, and Marty's gonna finish him off. Inzi with a huge triple kill to finish off that round. 0-5 for Team NOGAS. What do you think about that round?
Right here.
Honestly, it was too fast-paced. My eyes were just like all over the place, and I didn't know what was happening because everything was happening at once.
Drop.
It was quite chaotic, if you would allow me to make that fun.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that one. Okay.
Well,
Right
this
here.
This is gonna be a fun match. 0-5 for NOGAS over here. The B main push gonna come in. They're actually just going all B this time. Very little noise. Killjoy need gonna come through as well. Just everybody's just waiting. The Killjoy ultimate pop. And the push is actually going to be very quick for Team NOGAS. They're not waiting for the Killjoy to go, and Reaper actually catching off Naman. Big pick. Reaper is being a beautiful player right now with his entries. This man's actually playing amazing.
No charges left.
They're just waiting for any kind of picks, and NC going to catch off phase as well. 3 vs 4 over here. But the smokes are down for Team NOGAS. NZ still holding B main. He's going to get all of the information over here. Noise actually going to get caught off. Gulati trying to check off for B main. Noise is going to catch off Marty though. And he knows, he's aware of him, but not really going to be able to catch much. NZ beautifully played. Tox is going to push him and catch him off as well. Our 1 vs 2 clutch for Toxie. And the Spike's timer is gone way too low. Toxie not really observing where he should, and Reaper going to catch him off as well. 0-6 for Team NOGAS. Playing this really well. Reaper though, the man is able to catch these entries, right? He's getting these off-guard picks. He's just dashing in, being in their faces, annoying the hell out of them. They are not able to not only win the fights against Reaper, but not able to play against his absurd playstyle over here, which is just hard rush. Dash in. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna take the fight, even if it's just gonna stand back and chill.
Deploying drone.
I think that's
Finally. NOGAS good.
Terrifying.
That is true. That is honestly what makes it terrifying.
And a judge with that confidence.
Oh, that's just scary, bro. That's nightmare view. Faye is going to go for the ult over here on Reaper with the dodge. Reaper, you're insane, bro. What is this man on? The Astra ultimate going to come as well. 2 vs 5 retake. Ainz going to catch up Gulati as well. Last man standing. The split push working perfectly over here. NOGAS winning every single duel, and NZ going to finish off Noisy as well. 0-7 for NOGAS.
I think that dodge almost had me at the edge of my seat. I felt like he's probably gonna get killed, he's probably gonna die,
Yeah.
but then he just like updrafted and
Updrafts and he's like, no bro. Not getting
not today. Not today, Jose.
It's the Reaper you're trying to kill. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
make
the
him
Reaper
dance.
who kills.
Reaper man, that was
taking a
good.
garden pick, which might be a little tricky for him. He might get sandwiched there by Sova and Jet.
Reyna going to go for the pick and Marty going to catch up flag on the kills.
Team Noga has been playing pretty aggressive and like for the right reasons. Like they have two really good duelists, and their Astra's smokes and like all the information that's being gathered by Sova. It's like really well balanced play from everyone's side. They are properly fulfilling their roles, which I think is working in their favor, of course.
I mean, honestly, yeah, everybody doing the job perfectly. It's honestly going to help this team out. Because the coordination they have, even with their aggression, is honestly very commendable. He's going to catch off one element, going to kill him off as well. Marty is low base. This is a very clutchable round for him. One, note two, he's gonna whiff onto element. That is painful to watch.
Element with 2 HP and a dream, and the dream was alive.
Damn. That is very painful to watch.
Should I play some stars in
0
this
to 8.
reality?
Chaos getting close, but not able to get any down.
I think what was more painful was when Sage healed 7 immediately gets headshotted. It's painful when that happens. Not only to yourself, or like when you're healing a teammate and or you're reviving them and instantly they just die. It's just pain.
Yeah. But those are also ways you can strategize. If you can bait up the res, you can get up the stage ulti. Looks very beautiful.
True.
Marty going to go for the drone, but the kills are oh my lord, that's gonna do a lot of damage to Marty. Imagine that was inside, that's gonna cause a lot of pain. Reaper going to catch him through the smoke. Viper. Okay, Reaper, calm the hell down today. Those Astro Smoke's gonna go down. Gulati is just waiting. I don't think he knows Reaper is here, but no, he's aware. He's watching this angle. He's gonna go for the reload, and Reaper hears that. Gonna peek right through that, and they have full side control. Are they going to catch off Naman as well? 2 versus 5 retake over there. Can they really pull this off? The B main push coming in for them. Reaper going to get the information that they're not really CT. NZ already aware that they're going to be here. Going to catch off phase. Trying to get the second. No, Toxic trades him out, but Marty's over there to close it out. 0 to 9, no gas.
Nogas came with their nutty juice today.
I know, right?
They just woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna win today.
I should probably play some
I don't
stars
care
in the
who's the
astral plane.
Let's go. Okay, so Team Nogas trying to push A this time. B has been working pretty well in their favor so far, B and mid push, but let's see how this one goes.
Okay, no, never mind. They're just doing the same short push thing. It's their execute, bro. They're just gonna keep doing the same thing. Haven't really decided on any defaults by the looks of it. But their mid pushes have been working. Oh, but no, look at it. It's a mid fade. They're not even going fade. This is gonna push side. Marty's going to catch up phase as well. And NG on the flick on Gulati's head. Beautiful shot from him. This is such a brilliant. They just faked shot and have stationed Viper over there permanently while all of them have storm side. No gas. That is brilliant coming in. Naman going to catch NG off though. He's really have to. He's going to. Somebody has to go bigger here. NG style going to catch up Naman. Tox is going to get Reaper over there. Noise is just standing up over there, but there is one player still under heaven. The pull going to come. Noise is going to suck in. He's going to play against it. NG going to catch up Toxie. One man standing 0 to 10. Team No Gas looking extremely strong on this.
I was actually gonna expect them to push mid, like at least 2 people from the gardens, but that was pretty interesting to watch.
Honestly, even I thought they're just gonna do the usual execute of the Sova Reina going hard, and Jet, Killjoy, and Astra just gonna push aim and take control of it. Jet getting the anti-play. I thought it'll be the same thing again, but no, they fake it this time, and the fake works brilliantly for them. They're going to look to push towards A once again over here. Marty getting ready with the Sova lineup, going to put through. There are 3 players A this time. The read is good from Chaos, but they are on ecos. The Molotovs, the nades gonna come through. Not gonna do much damage though. Just as aggressive as Team NOGAS is, they're just as calculated. So this is gonna work out really well for them. They're just going to get A for free even though there were 3 players on site. Faye is going to hold for this. Reaper is chilling inside the smoke. He might be able to catch Faye and he catches him off as well. Reaper going to push through. He's going to catch off Noisy as well. Gurati going to catch Reaper though. Naman going to put out his ulti. NC going to be there. He's going to push up short. He's going to catch off too. That's over for that. But Gulati is still over there. He's watching this. But the short push from Element going to catch the Killjoy ultimate off as well. Element going to pick Gulati and going to catch the one tap. 0 to 11. No gas. Y'all are cracked.
Last round before the switch.
And if I saw somebody is, a team like NOGAS against me, I'd be definitely scared. Aggressive pushes are one thing that really scare me as a defender.
I mean, if you're alone on site.
Oh. And it's like 5 people pushing at once. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You either go big or you go home at that point, bro.
You either wait for the retake or you at least sacrifice yourself.
Sacrifice yourself, catch a pick off, get 1 or 2 picks, and that's honestly plenty. But finally, looking for a default, NZ going to catch off Naman on the overextension over there. Look at him, look at NZ. He's pushed into side, he's gonna catch off Noisy. NZ has taken B side control all by himself over here and has caught the rotation of all 3 players. He's gonna be caught off by FaZe over here, but look at NOGAS. Look at NOGAS.
And this distraction at B definitely worked. NOGAS is
that
so
worked out insanely. NOGAS is going to get the pre-planted A. Rotation has to come through really late, and NC has his ultimate as well if they need to play far or if the things get out of control. But NC going to go for the ulti. Reaper going to catch off Toxie. 2 versus 4 retake, and a lot of time going to be bought. FaZe actually going to catch off Audio. This is made possible, but no Reapers on the flank. He's going to catch off Gurati. FaZe actually going big. He's going to catch off 3 players. The grenade is over there. But look at his Element. He's just chilling over here at site. He's just holding on to a classic to put it in his head. But FaZe is aware. He has realized that there's somebody over there at least. Element going to be waiting. The Killjoy nade going to buy a lot of time. But look at NOGAS. NOGAS, this is nasty. This is playing time so well over here. Element going to catch FaZe. 0 to 12. A perfect half from NOGAS. And man, that is painful to watch.
Switching sides. Match point.
NOGAS on the defense now. How do you think they're gonna perform on the defense? They have been playing pretty aggressively on attacking, but will that work on defense?
I should
or
play
will they
some
play
Astro
passive?
Stars
What
in
is
this
your
game.
speculation?
Considering NZ and Reaper's aim and confidence they have right now, I think at least both of them should be playing a little bit aggressive, gaining the main control over here and leaving mid to the rest of the team. But we'll have to see what happens because even though they have been playing very aggressive, it's been calculated. Everything they do is perfect. They know what they're doing. It's practiced over and over again.
Find that rhythm.
And they know what works and what doesn't and know what to do. But it's gonna be interesting to see the Viper on attacking side, which I'm not sure is going to work for Team Chaos. Marty already just holding his shock touch for the double over there towards tiles. Man, look at the amount of map. Look at the amount of map. Legit. First peak, he's gonna just put his double shot or catch up player or 2. The nade gonna come through as well for Team Chaos. FaZe gonna be holding in. Marty going to catch off Gulati. That's the best player. But look at the fake from Chaos. They're going to get the free plant on it. Noise is going to catch one off, but this is going to be a 4 versus 2 site hold and retake for Team Chaos. This is gonna back off to hold for their utility over here. Just trying to play post plant, which was honestly the meta back when Reykjavik was going on. So the 4-man retake gonna come through. Look at them tediously clearing every single angle that is close to them for any kind of pick, but the Viper toxic is there on towards side already. Really have to play this well. The amount of utility, I don't think they can go for the diffuse in time.
One enemy remaining.
One more, the Killjoy nade gonna come through, and Tox is actually going to get caught off by NC. The Killjoy nade over there, one more, they really have to go for the diffuse, and I think they're gonna catch it. No, actually not, it's the first round for Team Chaos. That is brilliantly played.
The lineups. always annoying, but always works in my
Always.
favor.
There.
The amount of times I've died to a lineup, oof. If I had a penny for it, I'd be rich
Need a
today.
drop. Thank you.
Every penny for every death, yeah, bro. Like, I just buy a new PC out of the amount of times you've died because of a lineup. That's painful.
Then maybe my FPS would be more than 30 finally.
Right, Nogas going to lose their first round on the defense. That they're going to lose the pistol. Gulati going to get the entry pick onto Marty over here. B main control is already there. Gulati going to catch off element as well. This can be a free side for them, but NZ can still go big. Viper wall, Vipers, everything is going to be perfect. Side plan is going to come through as well. This is an eco round for Team Nogas anyways. They don't really need to win this. NZ going to catch off Noisy though. It's gonna give him a full heal and the spectre, but it's too far. He's not really going to be able to go for it. Gulati going for another pick here. He's going big this round. Should have gone for the heal, but going for the... And NC already over there. Look at him. He's taking main control. Naman and Toxie again is playing on their lineups, being a big pain for them. NZ going to go big, and the round's gonna get closed off, as is the match. NOGAS take this match 13-1 if this Viper Molotov goes. Yeah, and that goes off perfectly. NOGAS 13-1 against Team Chaos, and we're going to move into the next round of the upper brackets group A.
Defenders win.
Congratulations to both teams. Well played by them both.
NZ, man. Gotta speak about that guy going absolutely crazy over there on the Ica round.
I mean, fan calling over NC and Reaper. That's exactly what we've been doing all this.
Yeah. I mean, they've been cracked. And NC as well, just holding back and able to clutch out rounds if the rest of the players are not there. Honestly, made it really well played for Team NOGAS. Right, we're going to go in for a short break and meet you in for the next match.
So we're back, and now we have Team Nogas versus Team Invictus. During the toss, Nogas banned the map Breeze for the right reasons, and Invictus, on the other hand, was banning Split. In the previous rounds, Nogas and Invictus were both dominating the opponent
Okay.
teams, and I think this is going to be a pretty interesting map.
Nexus बाहर है.
An interesting match. The map Bind was chosen by Invictus. Meanwhile, Nogas
Nexus.
chose attacking, and currently Invictus might be defending. So, Bind,
Why bro? Kick.
we've been
Bro.
seeing a little continuation, or repetition in maps. It's either Bind or Ascent. Nobody's really going for other maps like Haven or Split. And well, you know.
I mean, it comes down to how strong you are in a given map. And Ascent is agreeable. It's a strong map of many teams worldwide. And Bind, I don't really understand the pick. You usually ban it. But I guess it's good. Bind's a fun map overall. Let's see what's going to happen. And this match actually is going to be fun. Nogas, we already saw them, how skilled they are in the previous matchup. And Team Invictus over here, I happen to know a few of their players, like personally. I know Call Me Sudo, I literally have his number. So it's gonna be a fun match. I know Invictus Gaming is actually going to be able to give quite the competition for Nogas over here, hopefully. And we get to see an overtime match, preferably, because that's the real fun.
Right. So when it comes to Nogas's composition, I guess Reaper still wants to go with his nutty jet gameplays and amaze us like he did in the last match. NZ, on the other hand, has switched from Reyna to Raze, which would definitely make sense because Bind is
Choose your
the close
agent.
quarters and showers and B main are always like in advantage when it comes to Raze. Splitan has taken Sova, and meanwhile, on the other hand, Invictus is still deciding what characters to take. They're still not sure.
Guys, party में मत बोलना.
Okay, so both the teams more or less have a balanced team composition. They have smokes, they have info, they have attackers, and they also have good defense.
Actually, it's a very balanced comp, but it's gonna be the first time I'm seeing Omen in a long time in any scrim or tournament match. This is gonna be fun. His name is Dark Wisp, which gives me a lot of Omen vibes already.
Yeah.
So,
When you play a character so much, you make him your personality trait.
oh my god.
Lakoti, which character would you make your would you make as your personality trait? Which character do you think is
Jet, bro, the sass is insane. Sit down, you little shit, that's a voice line. Excuse me. Calm down, right?
Like, okay, nobody asked for this roast, but thanks, I guess. Jet is always a hit or miss for me when I'm solo queuing, because it's always the insta-lockers, man. They're either too good or they're always the bottom fraggers. There's nothing in between with Jets.
Exactly, they're never in between. Alright, moving into the first pistol round over here, we can see Nogas for the first time defaulting. Unlike last time, they're going to take this one seriously. Sudo going to peek long. He's going to catch off element and back off, but Splitan there for the trade. That's the sheriff down over here. NZ going to rotate over here. Mushrooms not really going to get much. Splitan not getting allowed to catch that sheriff. I think a big pain for him, but they're getting ready for the teleporter. Incy is actually very low on HP, while the rest of Team Invictus is actually playing still really well. Darkwood's going to smoke off hookah, expecting any kind of peek or push over there. But look at the anchoring from both sides, right? There are two players A, there are two players B. There is no info being given out by Team Nogas over here. But the drone actually going to pull a beautiful rotation over here. There's only a single man holding B over here, and Reaper going to catch off Keely. Reaper going to push in towards CT. They have to clear hookah. They didn't have the control. Dark was also going to be taken on the Reaper. This man is playing so aggressive. Zane going to come for the peek out here. He just takes the jiggle. He knows that Reaper is close by, and he's going to catch him off. 3 versus 2. Incy is very low as well. The flash going to blind off both of the players, and NZ going to land a shot onto Spark. And actually, Zane going to land the shot onto Envy as well. Zane going to push up a little close. Incy has to play back now. They're both very low. Zane has his heal as well if he wants to pop back off those 9 HP. He's gonna fake the defuse, trying to look for any kind of peek from team Team NOGAS, but they're just gonna wait up on the shock start lineup. Zane trying to go for the defuse, but Splitan has the sheriff. He's gonna close that round out. 1-0 for NOGAS. They're gonna take out the pistol round in relatively clean fashion.
Man, that sheriff, Splitan's probably gonna think about it when he sleeps tonight. I tried so hard. And yet she would never come to me. That poor sheriff.
Honestly, yeah, that was a fun scene to watch.
But eventually, in the end, but gayi.
1-0 for Team NOGAS over here. This is gonna take a lot of A control here. The washroom push from Reaper immediately, and Elements watching backstab. The grenade going to come through, actually catching off, and oh my god, it's gonna kill off Split and Nexus Spark. That's a big pick for you. Zane still holding washroom. The dog is there. Reaper going to go for the peak. He's going to get tagged, but Reaper gonna be a better one on that. He's gonna catch off Skilly as well. The push coming in through. Nexus Spark is the only man standing, and NG gets the revenge nade over there. Pseudo going to catch off Reaper actually. Going to get 2 bullets to his face with Shorty. Dark Whip is with him. The dog actually might be able to catch him. He has a single bullet. Pseudo not going to check the correct corner. Incy going to kill off Pseudo as well. 1 versus 3 for Wisp. Let's see what he can do. Element is spotted. He's going to be taken down by Wisp as well. Honestly, this has been a very good eco round for Invictus. They have actually done so much damage to the economy over here. NC going to peek and he's going to finish off Dark Wisp as well. 0-2. A costly down for Team NOGAS.
I think there's this recurring joke, right? That if you can't find the enemies, just reload and they'll just come in front of you.
Thanks.
That's exactly what happened to Reaper.
That is true. Like the Shorty though, Pseudo, that's gonna be a big pain. Like he's gonna do it every eco round, trust me. He's gonna do it every eco round. At least for now we have to see like the bonus buy coming in for Team NOGAS over here. They're going to have to play this slow. No, look at Pseudo though. He has already pushed up to the other side. Splitan waiting on that headshot angle. Zane going to catch Reaper immediately though. That's the entry flag out. Pseudo holding towards the side. Splitan has his dart. Not really going to put it yet though. Pseudo going to be very patient, waiting for any kind of noise. He's not going to peek off yet. I think he peeked. I'm not really sure. The stream black for me. Pseudo just waiting over there. He knows somebody has to peek over here. They don't have this thing, and call me Pseudo gonna catch up Splitan. He's gonna get the orb in as well, and they're just waiting on any peeks out here still. From Team Invictus, Element going to gain a lot of hooker control. He's gonna hear the sound from Dark Wisp, and Dark Wisp honestly just faked that casually. I think Element has to hold both corners now because he thinks jumped up. He's not sure. Pseudo still holding log. Look at Pseudo. He's just been sitting there since the start of the round. It's been like 50 seconds. Dog was going to land the flick onto Element, and that's the spike for Team Invictus. Going to catch that. The last 2 players remain.
30 seconds left.
It's NZ and NZ left over here. Darks was probably going to get healed, but no, NZ going to catch him off. Zane trying to pick up, not really going to catch, but Pseudo is still long. It's gonna be a nuisance. He's gonna catch up NZ as well. Zane gonna go for the peak, finishing off NZ 1-2. A very, very good round for Team Invictus over here. Pseudo though, I have to honestly commend his patience. He just sat long like the entire round.
He's like, I stand here and this is where I reside now.
Yeah. मैं इधर घर बनाता हूँ. किसी को आना है तो आओ.
नहीं आना तो ठीक है, कोई ना, कोई बैठूंगा मैं.
गन वन है हाथ में तो मारोगे.
Get out of my way.
Seriously, man, the patience is commendable.
That is true. Pseudo going to do the exact same thing again. Pseudo, please. Don't do this to them. It's gonna be so
Pseudo, don't
painful.
cry, don't do this.
Element actually going to be on the Spectre since it was a bonus gun now. And go for the full. This going for the half, but they're going to try to take this one on the next round. But since Reaper has his ultimate, he's gonna catch up Zane. Beautiful shot from Reaper.
Revealing area.
Splitan going to put down his dart over there. Spark is still just waiting inside U-Haul. He's not gonna get much. NJ going to get tagged a little bit, but the nade's gonna come through. He's gonna catch up Reaper and Splitan not able to trade. The boombot going to give plenty of information over here. Nexus Spark still holding U-Haul. Split Hands is going to be waiting, and Nexus Spark lands the flick onto Split Hands' head. Pseudo going to push through.
Spike
Steely going to get
down
caught
A.
off by Incy as
One
well.
enemy
Nexus Spark is
remaining.
really good though, but the rest of the team is doing very well over here. Call me Pseudo going to catch off Element. NZ over here is going to catch one. Can he get the rest? Can he flush this round out? Not really. The wall bank's through. 2-2. They're not even going to get the spike plant over here. Invictus looking really good on this defense. And finally, this time we got to see Pseudo rotate. So that's nice. Instead of just sitting long.
He left his house. He's like, it's
left
time to grow up. Time
मैं
to
चिड़िया
be
बनेगा.
I'll leave my nest. Okay. Guess
Alright.
we just split push from Nogas' side this time.
And they just have sheriffs this time around.
Hmm.
Post buy not really going to work out for them. The last time around, Reaper going to make a little bit of noise, not going to be able to find much. Enzy going to get a lot of hook control over here. Suda going to catch off Element actually, and just gonna back off. Darko's going to catch off NZ, Skilly going to catch off Reaper. This round has gone very awfully for Team NOGAS. I mean, like, look at them. They're trying to wait for Team Invictus to peak, but Invictus is also like, why should we? We are the defenders.
Right.
It's gonna hold. हम खुद का घर बसाएंगे. जाना है तो. It's 2 versus 5 now. Only sheriffs, no weapons drop. Spark going to be going to get the information on short that Inzi might be over there. I don't know if you saw him or not. Splitan and Inzi going to push us very slowly. Nexus Spark going to get the information. Zane's gonna hold the angle as well. He's gonna push in. He's gonna catch out Splitan. He's blinded, but Zane for the Nexus Spark going to play that beautifully. 3-2, a flawless round for Team Invictus. I mean, it's bind. It's a little hard to take the attack because everything's a choke point. But I do want to say, like, this is an off-meta composition from both teams, right? Sky expected, but single controller, not really. Everybody's playing Viper, Viper, Astra, something like that. So 3-2 now. Let's see what's gonna happen. Probably the Skydog gonna go in through early, and it looks like it's gonna be a quick A push. Dazewall gonna come through. Inzi is the only person over there to try to break it. This means they have full washroom control for probably the entire round. It's gonna be a big pain for team NOGAS. Enzy going to catch off Nexus Spark, though the A shot push is through. Skilly going to catch off Element. Skilly going to catch off Reaper as well. That is big from Skilly. Splitan holding towards Brown Box. Skilly going to catch Splitan as well. Zane going to come through. Inzi going to catch Skilly, and Enzy going to catch out Pseudo. It's the Z duos over here. Gonna go and just take the TP. Zane going to res Skilly over here. They want to confirm this round, and Skilly actually has his ulti as well. NZ has to go for the NZ just gonna hold off. CT gonna cover it for NZ. NZ has his nade and his boom over here. He's gonna get some information if he needs to, but NZ is gonna be blind. He has to back off from this. The Skydog going to get plenty of information. The Sage Dog is there, and he's actually going to catch off NZ. I mean Skilly over here. That is a big pick for him. NZ can put out his boombot anywhere he wants right now. He has some information, and they know that there's a player elbow as well. Zane has his information, but NZ going huge on the pick towards Zane. NZ going to get the ace and 3-3. That's a huge round from NZ. NOGAS, they have picked up a beautiful duelist.
Here.
3-3. NZ literally bailing out NOGAS on the round, not gonna lie. Landing every headshot that he needed to over there with the Prime Phantom. And Zane actually having to use his ultimate over there, which honestly got scammed out because of the raise nade onto Skilly.
That raise nade, man. That nade is very hard.
It screwed them over, bro. Imagine Skilly was alive on that run, would have actually be able to do something. Like, cause he had his ultimate, he had some level of information. So even if he went for a blind ultimate, he would have gotten something off of it. So now it's gonna be very slow pace from NOGAS over here. So that gonna come through split. I'm going to go for the break over there, which gives them some kind of information. But the flash is there from Inzi. They know that U-Haul entrance is clear, but not really going to know it because they're just gonna play back. The Sova dart is there. Reaper having to back off because of the reveal. The race nade probably gonna come through as well. And looks like they're just gonna back off, go for the B execute. NG going to catch off. Big pick over there. Pseudo going to shoot. He's gonna catch off NZ as well. That's a big pick from him. Sudo is being such a pain for Team NOGAS over here. He's probably gonna catch a split and yes, he catches off with that Sentinels of Light operated. It's a 3 versus 4. Now Sudo actually went on holding. But look at Reaper, he has full U-Haul control. I don't think they expect this. Reaper going to catch off Zane. Can he catch the second? No, Nexus Spark going to come
30
off there.
seconds left.
Gonna catch off Reaper, not going to take that much tag as well.
Molly.
The rotation is here. Element going to go for the Molotov over here, but Plan's probably gonna come through with the Boombot over here and the Sova ultimate as well. Inzi, you have to go huge over here, but can he do it? But no, Sudo over there shot him down as well. Sudo, huge round from him on holding off the B push flawlessly. 4-3 for Team Invictus.
Plays.
Here.
It's always a
You failed.
ops are really
Now
annoying,
sleep.
especially like getting killed by one, and if a person who's handling the op is pretty skillful with it,
Out of charges.
Yeah,
it's really
that
hard
is.
to push
Out
it.
of charges.
It's really hard to push it.
Thing is, the only way to really take care of an op is either be extremely cracked with your vandal, like have trigger bot or something in your muscles, or like use your abilities well. I mean, that is the place where Astra shines. Like you can pull, you can stun, and stun being major because when you're stunned, you cannot scope in. It's a really big pain for oppos, especially. That's where Astra comes in huge. But
Gas has asked for a timeout right now. I think they're trying to find their footing, maybe discuss a strategy.
yeah, and trying to figure out maybe where they're going wrong in this run. Because Element is still on 0 picks.
Right. Element
Fourth-
is not in his element anymore, I guess.
He played well on Astra on the Ascent match previously, but
Right.
Invictus is giving a hard time.
Right. Both the teams are very skilled. Like it's very close, neck to neck match over here for both Invictus and NOGAS. Especially given how they were dominating in their previous matches, it could be anyone's game.
That is extremely true.
Need a
Both
drop.
of them, I think Invictus took 13-0 and actually NOGAS took 13-1, losing out on the pistol round all because of nasty lineups. But looking towards this round, they're going to be an eco for NOGAS.
Standing
They're
ahead.
going to have to hard eco. They don't really have any money, but looks like they're going to go for the B push over here. Jet going to be pushed down, but no, Sudo going to come out even in that situation. It's going to take a lot of tag. The Wisp going to come out with 2 big points for
Enemy remaining.
Team Invictus. Is going to catch one more as well. Dark Wisp going to close that shut down on the long over there.
Oh.
I thought it
It
like
is
Flex Ninja also.
died one by one. It was just so quick. The round ended much quicker than I expected.
That is true.
Everything was just happening all at once, and wow. Invictus really pulling through with their performance over here.
5-3 against NOGAS. Sudo going to still have a Sentinels of Light operated. And he's gonna peek off long on this. The sword are probably gonna come through to reveal him, but I think he's just gonna play like I should. Gonna go for one. No, he's just gonna take the report back off from there. It's gonna be a hard beat. Only Dark. Dark was standing over there, and he's very damaged as well. He's gonna actually just teleport out of there. Gonna play the retake. Going to get the heal. The B side is no gases, and this is for the first time in a long time that they're going to get a flawless bomb plant. The ultimate from Jet already popped. The elbow control is there, CT control is there. The Omen ultimate going to catch
Right
up plenty
here.
of information. Split hands watching backstab as well. Nexus Spark going to catch up Reaper with a headshot though. The retake is coming through. Nexus Spark has elbow control. The side push is coming as well. Element going to get his first pick, which is going to be crucial onto Sudo. That's the operator down as well. But that's more importantly the Jetter down as well. Element going to catch on one more. Can get
Player
more.
standing.
He's very low tag, but nothing really. Nexus Spark going to catch him off, and Zane going to catch Split hand. Last man standing onto NC has nothing left on him, and Zane's gonna land the headshot. 6-3 for Invictus. Going really strong on this defense. Going to get the operator of Sudo as well, as Sudo can stay stocked up on splits.
What do you think is like Bind's composition? Is it more defense oriented or attacking oriented?
Defense oriented, very surely, because the choke points in Bind, very much like Split during the early days, are very tight. To push through them, you really need a character like Raze or Jet to get inside and destroy, makes lot of room for you to play around. And that also involves a little bit of teamwork at this higher elo, where you're going to need something like a Sky Flash, because blind dashing, that's going to be a big pain with people that have good aim. So surely I feel Bind is defense oriented, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the team that's playing it.
Right.
Looking towards Team Nogas right here, is going to be playing this towards A. The ult from NC gonna come through. He's gonna make a lot of space. He's gonna catch up Zane. See, that is what you need to do to get through Bind. NC going to just get the nade. He's gonna push off backside. He has so much space. He has full A control. Split I'm going to catch up Nexus Spark as well. Dark Ghost, I don't think he expects this. NC gonna catch that beautiful shot over there. It's gonna take some damage from the shock dart, but nothing much. NC is gonna sit back in the same position as last time. Pseudo has to push up a little bit with the operator. So what are going to push him back? He cannot break that one. NC going to get tagged. He's actually going to land this. Pseudo is going to land that shot, but nothing more than that. Skilly has to go bigger here, but no, he whips his shot. Reaper going to go push through as well, and Pseudo going to catch a split hand, but NC huge on that round, 6-4 for Team NOGAS.
I mean, I've seen a lot of comparisons with the few CSGO maps and Bind, particularly like since you're a veteran CSGO player, is there any map that this particularly reminds you of CSGO?
Well, I'm not exactly a veteran CSGO player, but this map it's unique, honestly. Bind is unique. When Valorant launched, it came out with 3 unique maps to screw over everyone.
Definitely.
It's what differentiated Valorant, so that's gonna be big. Reaper going to go for a very quick one. Pseudo going to get revealed, but can he get caught? Pseudo going to catch a split hand and just dash away. Pseudo, how was he left to do that? Reaper not gonna be able to catch that off as well. That's gonna be a big pain for Team NOGAS. Insecure here, he knows Pseudo's location. He's gonna catch off Pseudo. That's the trade that they needed. But look at the presence towards B. They know NC is still here, so they have to hold 2 here. Element is gonna catch off Skilly actually. NC gonna push through with the satchel. Gonna get into side. Dark Force has to hold this down, but NC gonna trade off Element. It's 2 versus 3 retake. NC is still holding all the way towards A, but so is Zane. He knows he's gonna wait for the lurk, but the teleport comes in immediately. Nexus Spark holding NCT. NC coming in through hookah. Nexus trying to wait for it. Not really going to get anything. NC gonna go for the flash. It's gonna flash out Nexus Spark as well. Zane gonna come through. Can they go for this retake? The Boombot going to do something, and NC going to catch Zane immediately. Nexus Spark actually spots one. Can he get anything else though? NC going huge in that round, catching off Pseudo on the rotation. Played really well.
Last
from,
round
Team
in the
NOGAS
half.
The timeout has been paying off well for NOGAS, I think.
Yeah,
They have
this
the
time around.
feeling.
Honestly though, Pseudo catching that pick onto Plitan, that would have been really painful. Like you saw Reaper just stand there for a second, like my fallen cow, man, I will avenge him. Sorry for that. That was really heartbreaking to see that Pseudo got away with that pick even.
Reaper probably had a brain lag moment in that particular second.
He probably did. Pseudo, that was very nasty from Pseudo. This time they're gonna go for the A push, but the B side push actually coming in from Team Invictus. It's gonna give them a lot of information about where Team NOGAS are going to be. Reaper going to get tagged out by the sober drone. His has to back off. NZ still waiting over there.
Blocking sight. I've got
Not
your
really going to
trail.
get much. Reaper going to just put out his smoke for the U-Haul. And he's gonna catch off Skilly, but Skilly catches off Split. And there's a backstab come through, but NZ's there. Become a 3 versus 3. Reaper just spamming through the smokes, and Nexus Spark going to catch off NZ over there. But Zane from the washroom is gonna catch off NC as well. Reaper last man stand has to go huge over. He is actually going to get the pick on Nexus Spark, but the ultimate is there from both sides. Reaper has the spike. He can do anything right now. He has nearly all of his abilities. He has his Blade Storm up as well. Dark West, though, he has the angle and the judge. He's gonna finish off Reaper 7-5 for Team Invictus.
Switching
Looking really
sides.
strong on fight.
That judge. Not checking the corner definitely was a big fatal move for Reaper.
That is true. I mean, it's not really expected. You were to think that you would have U-Haul control to some extent, and more unexpected thing was the judge.
Right.
I didn't even notice that actually. Like, cause he pushed long, right? Omen pushed long, and Pseudo was the one pushing short. So I'm like, wait, how can he have a judge?
I guess it's opposite day today.
Here.
Okay. Right, moving in for the defense for NOGAS this time, 7-5. They're going to need to
Deploying
win the
drone.
pistol if they want to equalize. Invictus just going to play very strong A over here. There's literally no one towards B. Just waiting for anything. Reaper going to be posted up very close, and Element going to be there as well. But the A shot has been given out freely. I think they're just going to play retake on that one. Sage Wall gonna come through as well. The retake made that much harder. Pseudo has been spotted by Reaper, but and Reaper going to land. Beautiful shot on the Pseudo.
Spike planted.
Sage Wall going to do a lot, and actually Skilly has been tagged very low, but the stage has Sage heal already dead. The race Boombot's going to do a lot, but Skilly just playing away from that box over there. It's going to make this really painful, and Reaper going to take the big shot off of that. Element going to catch off Skilly, and Reaper just going in for the stick. Enzi going to catch off Wisp as well. Zane's going to get Element. Last man standing, and NOGAS going to take the pistol round, which is going to be beautiful for them. And they have 3 players alive still. It's going to be big if they want to play the bonus well. Now, Invictus wins this match. Invictus wins this round. We're going to cripple NOGAS' economy, which is going to be really painful for them.
True.
But they are on a full eco. So
True.
I think this round should generally go towards the team that has the full buy. But let's see what happens. Invictus looking really strong from the start, but NOGAS actually going to be pulling through over here. I mean, also look at the buy. They have saved off that 100-200 credits every single time. So NOGAS going to be just chilling over here. Since there's no info towards B at all, they're just going to pull off the huge rotation. The Jet has U-Fall control already. Call me, Pseudo going to push up very closely over there. Can he get any kind of picks? No. NG over there to trade. NG going to catch off Nexus Spark as well. They're going to throw in the nade towards U-Fall. Killy just waiting over there with the classic. Can he catch off anything or will NG clear him? NG is going to clear him. That's the spike down as well. Last man standing on the Wisp. If they clear this flawlessly, this is going to be huge for this team. NG going to just spam through, not going to catch much. But you see, Shorty was there. You know who was using the Shorty? That was Pseudo.
Of course.
Of course, man. It has to be Pseudo.
You think of Shorty, you think of Pseudo.
Yeah, Pseudo.
Shorty won.
7-7, the full buy round now for Team Invictus. And this time around, it's the other way. If NOGAS wins this round, they're gonna cripple their economy. And they get like 2 free rounds out of it almost if they play that round well as well. It's gonna be huge for them right now. It's gonna give them a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence that they're going to desperately need.
NZ is inspired by Pseudo and is finally using a shorty, I guess.
Oh my lord!
That was a beautiful headshot from Reaper's side.
Even Pseudo just putting it in all chat. Nice shot. Damn. That was a beautiful shot from Reaper. What the hell was that? Element going to be holding on to hookah with Spectre. Splitan going to put some jiggle peeks to his long. He knows there's somebody over here. The shock dart gonna come through. Actually, that's gonna that is beautiful from NZ. Not giving out any information. Not going to break the drone. Put the shock dart and pull Sova out of his drone over there. NZ going to throw the nade. Not really going to find much of it though. And he's just waiting. NZ going to put the flash. There's nobody over there. He gets that information. Splitan ready with his arrow. Gonna throw it down as well. Element going to catch Nexus Spark. Can I get more? No. Skill is gonna get it. This is already a very costly round for Team Invictus. Skilly going to push up closely. He's 48 HP. He can get caught off over here. NZ over there. He doesn't have his nade anymore, which would have been really useful. Imagine Skilly got picked off with that. That would have been huge. Darkwas holding the backstab
30
and
seconds
Zane
left.
come through back as well. I think they're just going to save this round around, as there's no real point giving them the phantoms. But no, I think they're going to go for the B push. Actually, they're going to do a lot of utility pushing over here. And NZ going to put out his boombot as well. NZ going to catch Darkwas, but he does not get anything else. Skilly going to catch him off as well, and Skilly has to go for the plan, but Reaper's there behind. He's gonna catch him off. Last man standing onto Zane. They just have white time, and this is their round. Zane gonna get caught off as well, and NOGAS winning
Gun.
their bonus round as well. This is gonna be huge for them.
Nogas just picking up their pace finally, and it's mainly because this is a defense-oriented map compared to attacking.
Attacking, yeah. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for the shot from Reaper, I don't think Nogas would get this stage.
Reaper just came with his I am nutty juice. He's like, yes, I'm gonna, just this is it. We're gonna win today. But we still can't be sure. Still too early to say.
Yep, it's 7 to 8. It's been so neck to neck this entire match, but it's gonna be the eco round for Team Invictus. NZ going to catch up Dark Wisp immediately. He's gonna
Spike
catch two
down
Reaper
A.
on the operator, gonna catch up Pseudo as well. That's gonna be huge from them, but there are two players towards Hookah over here. Element going to be
player
waiting
standing.
for it, and Element's gonna catch Zane as well. This is gonna be probably a flawless one unless Nexus can pull off something, but no, Element's gonna shut them down. 9 to 7, a flawless round from Team NOGAS. Beautifully played on that round as well. You have to come in, NZ and Reaper, right? These two duelists, they're showing up for the name that we are duelists. We will take these fights and we will win these fights.
True. I mean, with duelists, you have to take fights. Mainly the reason why I never play duelists. Why take fights when you can't aim? Just bait your teammates.
I mean, the only time when duelists are not taking fights are those jet insta-lockers in your ranked games. They're gonna beat it.
Wrong is a really dark face.
No, yeah. Reaper going to be just holding back right here. He knows the Solar Drone's coming. Not really get anything. Oh, the Solar Drone goes out at the perfect time. They don't know where Reaper is. Going to peek long. Can Reaper catch anything? He's gonna catch off Scaly. It's gonna be a big pick. That's information cut off for Invictus. Pseudo going to gain a lot of Boston control over here, but Element's watching him, but no, Pseudo comes out on top. NZ holding backside. Pseudo gonna push into A side over here. NZ gonna peek, but no, NZ comes out on top this time. Pseudo gonna get the dink though, so he's 10 HP. NZ is the only person standing over there, and Invictus have this information. They're gonna push into side. It's just a 3 versus 4, but NZ is really low. Zane gonna go for the plant immediately, and Nexus Park going to throw out his nade as well. NZ are having to really back off, but he's gonna get the Sage heal. No, wait, they don't have a Sage. They're gonna get the Sky heal over there, and Zane just holding on for that. Dark was watching the backstab. Reaper with his K-Tac operator just waiting for anybody to peek from shot. Nothing really happening. Dark was just holding on, but Nexus has to back off. NZ is over there, and NZ reads it perfectly. He knows where he is. Split time going to break the wall down as well. Groundbug spam is there. Not really going to catch up anything. NZ going to catch one. But Zane catches two actually, and Splitan is there to close. That is the 10th round for Team NOGAS, playing this defense half brilliantly and flawless.
Yes.
Prime Phantom. It's been like a very
Da.
again like a very 50-50 opinion of these, like
Guys,
popularity. Some people either hate it or they love it.
Hello. Admin timeout.
Right
Time
here.
Phantom is there.
Timeout. Che.
So far, like, which Phantom skin has been your favorite?
So far, I think Oni. Oni took my heart day 1 and has it. Oni is just aim.
Man, that's like you and I, we have like very unpopular opinions. Like we.
Yeah, like Icebox. Like Oni Phantom.
Yeah, Oni is my beta when it comes to Phantoms. Oni and Iron both.
Yeah. Imagine they bring some new skin called Neo, and even that's cracked as hell.
Right
Again,
here. Right here.
those 3 letters are the magic. That's gonna be fun. And a tech pause called in from, I think, Team Invictus over here. Somebody is having a little bit of an issue. So just gonna wait up on that. 7 to 10 though on the scoreboard. NOGAS. They have won 5 rounds straight, not dipping a single one, and like one of them was even a flawless. So no, I think 2 of them are flawless. Alright, the go call coming.
You can play Omen with Sage.
You can play Omen with what?
You can teleport with Sage in game.
How? Oh, because it's fine?
No. just get 100 FPS and you're teleporting all over the place for free.
That is true. Right, Reaper going to be holding down short over here, waiting for some kind of peek, and he's gonna catch a flex. That is a beautiful shot.
You
Still
will
gonna come
not
through, but
kill my
Inzi is over
ally.
there. Nexus Park going to be res, and can Reap catch that? He catches that. Beautiful. Kill is over there. Reaper not gonna catch up anything. Zane gonna push in, not going to land a shot immediately, but he catches it off end towards the end. Zane gonna take some damage, but not much. But that's the operator dead and in their control. Zane can go for the spike plant over here, but he does not have the wall, and they're just gonna teleport out here. But this is Zane's
Spike
location, and they're going to
down A.
catch him off. The spike down. That's gonna be a big one over there. Element still holding on towards B. He's just waiting for this. NZ is taken up point towards short. This thing has to be broken. Nexus Park just holding here. He's not gonna check out. NZ and Split Hands are gonna kill off Dark West. Beautiful round from NOGAS, 7 to 11 against Invictus.
I think they're like, finally they're like picking up so much in defender side. It's completely like opposite from what they were doing in attacking side right now.
Yeah.
They look more in control, more in their element. They look like they're having proper communication. So it's interesting to see how the tables have turned.
That is true. That is 6 rounds in a row for Team
out of my
NOGAS over
way.
here. Absolutely popping off this second half. But let's see what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be an eco round for Team Invictus because they didn't really have the cash. But look at Splitan's weapon. Splitan has no respect right now. Call me still gonna push in. He's actually going to catch a Reaper with this. Push gonna come through as well. The Solar Shock Dart's gonna do a lot of damage. Splitan on the
One
other
enemy
hand.
remaining.
The Odin and Shock Dart. He's gonna catch a 3 with that. He's gonna catch a 4 Splitan. Show them mercy. 7 to 12 match point on NOGAS.
Is the dream alive for Team Invictus?
I'm not really sure. It is match point. Yeah, Splitan has an Odin. The Reaper's running the operator. Imagine Pseudo, man. He saw the operator and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Track them down.
He went on the hunt.
Man, like Element was picking up the operator and then he saw the Vandal and then he's like, okay, I'm not taking the operator anymore. It's not my thing. And then he gets just shock darted. That was really sad to watch.
Yeah, Dark was going to land the beautiful shot on Reaper, but the operator
Cycle out.
did. Reaper going to put down the nice shot this time around. And Inzi has to back off the knee and the ultimate catches them off. This might be a good round for them. Dark is going to do a lot of spamming. The plan is going to come through relatively easily, but the Odin is there from Split and can he catch up anything? No! Dark is going to come out on top over there. Element and
Spike planted.
NC last man standing. NC going to catch up one. They're going to go for this retake. They have the money for it, but Pseudo over there holding the operator, not really going to give a peek. The information is there for NC, but nothing he can do. 4 versus 1, 8 to 12. And Invictus take that round pretty cleanly. I think that the rocket launcher from Nexus Park was what really bought them that round, and the initial shot from Darkness, which cleared out shot for them basically. So that's gonna be huge 2 plays that we got to see from either from Team Invictus. Darkness shot actually going to be huge on that one. But they still have the buy. They had 9k. They're gonna have buy for 1 more round at a minimum. So let's see what's gonna happen this round. 8 to 12. Can Invictus pull out a... It is literally done. Because these are BO1 knockout matches at the end of the day. Element gonna spam through as well. Zane gonna take a lot of damage from the raise grenade. Pseudo going to be holding back. Nexus Park going to catch up Splitan, but NC is there for the trade. He's gonna catch up Skilly. They have only left Reaper towards the A side with the operator, and Reaper's just gonna back off. Look at the amount of presence towards B from both of these teams. Pseudo going to be clearing out long very slowly. They have the spike control, but look at Hookah. Gonna push through the Omen flashes there. Nexus Park going to catch up NC. Can he catch the second? NC is the only man over here. He has to back off because of the raise nade. Spark is still just standing over there, and I don't think NC knows about this. Pseudo going to peek, and NC going to land him off as well. It's become a 2 versus 3 for this. Reaper just going to be holding back. NC can do anything he wants, but not really going to get much. Reaper going to be holding on to the operator. I think he should go for the save, even though he has the Jet ultimate and has been cracked.
Spike planted.
Game. I don't think this is really a winnable situation considering everybody's positioning over here. And a timeout. I think a tech timeout being called in for the next round for Team NOGAS over here. Let's see what's gonna happen. 8 to 12 is gonna become 9 to 12 as Reaper opts to save.
Things look a little tight for Team NOGAS right now. Invictus has been picking up their pace just as fast as they have in the past few rounds. This can be literally anyone's game at this point.
That is true. If they win, if Invictus wins the next round, they're going to get the 11th round easily. And then that makes it really tight for Team NOGAS. Ooh, Reaper not going to land that shot. That might cost him out here. Dark Web's going to go for the hunt. Be careful about it. He still thinks he's heaven, but the Reaper able to save that operator towards the end. The timeout going to come through. Actually, it's going to be a tactical timeout from Team NOGAS. And that's nice to see. They want to see what they're doing wrong. Why did they lose the last 2 rounds? Because they know if they lose this round, that's the economy down for them.
Right. Invictus, on the other hand, I think even in the previous first half of the game, it was Team NOGAS that called out for the timeout.
Yeah, it was NOGAS.
Yeah, when they were losing continuous rounds. I think that shows how they're trying to reflect and see where they're going wrong, and it proved well for them in the first half. Hopefully it proves well for them even now.
Let us see what's gonna happen. The timeout, let's...
Both Nexus Park and Sudo been doing really good job playing their roles from respective teams.
That is true. I mean, look at NZ, bro. He's 29 right.
Right.
Man's on a 30 kill match right now. Holy shit.
Man's having a bloodlust that cannot be quenched.
That is true. Look at his position. He's just sitting on top of box. Oh, what is wrong with this man?
You come, I shoot.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the ultimate. He's gonna catch up 2. You know, he's gonna catch up only 1. Nexus Park there for the. It's gonna be painful. But Reaper though, he's gonna catch up 1 more as well. Nexus Park is the only one of he's gonna go for the peak. The timing's beautiful for him. And Reaper going to get tagged out. He's gonna get jump shot by that as well, but he just off immediately as the blades come online. Nexus Park gonna be taken down. Last man standing. 1 versus 4. Reaper is low. Can Skilly clutch this out? No. That's GG score. Wait, no. Skilly won that. Sorry, my bad. Skilly won that. He has the spike. 9 to 12. 1 versus 3. He has his ultimate. He knows Element's location after hearing that sound.
Revealing area.
I think he might know Inzi's as well after that dart, but no, the dart is for backside. It's not gonna get much. The Sky Crow not going to get much as well. He's gonna just push through, but there is still Splitan just chilling with his Odin. Look at that. He has his Odin, he's crouched, he's just waiting for Skilly. He knows he has strong. He's just waiting for him to push, and Splitan's gonna finish it off. NOGAS 13 to 9 Invictus. Moving in to the next round of the upper bracket Group A.
Well played by both the teams. A really neck-to-neck match. I was on the edge of my seat this whole time.
That is true. The first half going really well for Team Invictus, but then a near flawless second half from Team NOGAS. Looking really nice from them.
Right.
Alright, we're gonna take a small break over here and see you guys on the next match.
Welcome back. Welcome back from the break. So we have NOGAS versus a very interesting team name, Chore Chamarade, also known as CCD. I've been like fawning over their name ever since I heard it the first time. Like, wow, okay, this is the kind of team I want to face, even if I'm gonna get crushed. Well, the map choice is well, by no surprise, isn't. It was decided by Nogas since they won the toss. Nogas tried to ban the map Haven, and Chora Chamarde tried to ban Breeze. Currently, Nogas will be defending, and Chore Chamarade will be attacking.
Rain, wrong map.
There was a technical difficulty, and we
We'll be right back.
we accidentally chose the wrong map.
NZ locked Yoru like immediately, bro.
NZ has
Yeah.
full-on confidence. I mean, in the past 2 maps, we've seen his amazing gameplay as a duelist and quite frightening gameplay as a duelist. If I was
Yeah.
CCD and watching the stream, I would probably really terrified to be playing against him right now. But then again, CCD2 has been coming really strong in the past maps they have played and have shown a very impeccable performance. So again, it's a slightly we can expect an interesting match coming up.
I mean, NZ though, last match he popped that 30 bomb onto its Invictus, and Invictus is a good team, let me tell you.
Very good
NZ?
team.
Select your agent.
The guy's cracked.
He just turned the entire table of the match. Like it was amazing. Really good, well played by both the teams in the previous match. I was really hoping for a map which is not Ascent or Bind since yesterday, actually. Since the lower brackets, I've been really hoping for something that is something interesting. But I guess both teams that have been playing against each other are comfortable in these 2 maps the most. So it's understandable. But I wanted to see NC's duelist plays in a small map like Split. I've been like really anticipating something like that. Hopefully at the quarterfinals. My hopes are still alive.
Hopefully. I mean, quarterfinals are going to be a best of 3 match sets. So you guys better tune up to that because that's going to be hell of a lot of fun. Because we're going to get the top teams from all these 3 brackets over there. And you know what I mean by their top teams.
Yeah, we have seen their gameplay. We have seen how terrifying and how skilled these teams are. It's going to be nothing but an interesting fest in quarterfinals and semifinals and thereon after.
That is true.
So, Nogas, NC has switched roles right now. He's going for an initiator, which is a little new because so far I've seen him. Okay.
Yeah, he's baited, bro. He's baited.
You just bait. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what's going on in his brain right now. I'm just going to stop commentating on his character right now. I'm probably just going to make a fool of myself. CCD, on the other hand,
Chore Chamarde. And it's going to be a fun one because I think they're going to be taking this match seriously. Actually, Enza going in for the raise, not doing any stupid things this time around.
Choose your agent.
Looking from the side of Chore Chamarde, they're still deciding on who wants to play what, but I think they've settled down to something. And another time we get to see Omen. Let's hope for some flex from this.
I mean, Omen on Ascent is a very hit or miss kind of a thing again. I mean, in low elo at least, I've seen for controllers, the best option in this map has been Brimstone and even Astra. Like, these 2 controllers are really good for Ascent. But again, I'm a low elo player. I wouldn't know that much.
Ascent, though, I think it majorly favors Astra because her, like, let's say you're in a retake situation and you have like 4 stars remaining. It comes out to be a huge deal of help, unlike Brimstone's Molotov or Stim Beacons, which tend to be of great help as well, but not as much.
Right. I find this map to be a little bit more interesting because it has a lot of closed spaces where you can take off a fight, but it also has a lot of open ground compared to
Long
like
range.
yeah, like in most of the maps it's either very open ground based or very small area based, but like Ascent is a very good balance. I think mainly because it is the first map, it's like a custom default map where we all start our journey from and hopefully end our journeys from.
Scanning ahead.
Alright, moving into the first round, we're gonna be able to see a default round coming in from Suresh Kumar. They're just waiting on anything that Raze Grenade and Astra is gonna do a lot of damage. Vector's going to take a lot of damage. The man's a physics chapter, let's see what he can do. NZ gonna be waiting over here with the ghost sitting inside the smoke. Not really getting much, gonna put some spam bullets in there, but not finding much. Element's gonna be holding back as well. Vectors, he's 1 HP, he's gonna need a heal soon enough. Reaper on the other hand, holding towards shot, he spotted Yondu with just that. He's gonna dink Yondu, excuse me, that's nasty. Not he's gonna push up shot, but I think Reaper's gonna go for the aggressive push. Typical Reaper plays, and they're gonna be holding it as well. He's probably going to take out Rosh, and he's gonna get that as well. JBL as well. What are these stabs coming in from Team NOGAS? One more player remaining. I think he's gonna be taken down as well with the raised grenade, and NZ going to get that pick as well. 1-0 for NOGAS. Winning the pistol round flawlessly.
I mean, I have to say that CCD's not only team names interesting, but even their player names are very interesting. We have a physics
Chapter.
If someone could be chapter in physics, we have a Bluetooth speaker. Like, I've just been like, that's the beauty of this game. I love watching people's usernames more than actual gameplays, because people are so creative with their names.
That is true. I've seen some really funny games in my playtime. Oh man, Valorant Indian community is toxic and fun.
Sure.
Oh my lord, what's that shot?
Bluetooth speaker gets off inside from main. Reaper is still holding mid while his location has been revealed, unfortunately. And there are two people who can take him off easily. Let's see how he plays that out. NZ on the other hand is trying to hold B, not rotating. Good choice from him. Alright, Splitan takes off the physics chapter off the face of this map because there's no place for physics in our lives. Please take that away from us.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper with his
down.
godly aim gets another round for NOGAS, leaving NOGAS at 2-0.
Right, Reaper literally had no shields and a ghost that round because he wanted to go for the op by the next one. That was a beautiful run coming from.
Man's just not having it. He's like, we are here to win. We are gonna get this.
I see your games and I want to finish this quick.
Reaper is that jet in the enemy team, which I don't have.
Yeah.
Always the enemy team was Reaper. Alright, Reaper holding off main. He might. And he takes off JBL with his op, while Element and NZ are still holding gardens, which is just going to be a little detrimental for them if they don't play it well, because there are 3 people trying to push gardens. Now Jet trying to push from mid instead. This is going to be an interesting play if they Reaper again with his opping.
Yonder going to catch off Incy on the other hand over there. This might actually look like a winnable round, but look at Element's position. He knows where they are. He's gonna put down a star as well for the pull, but Yonder's gonna be betted on that split and going to be taken down. Reaper still holding towards B main. He's gonna get picked and Yondu taking down Reaper.
Spike down B.
Yondu is like, I'm the better Jet.
Doesn't matter if you have an op, if I can tap you in the head now.
Op? What's that? All I know are headshots.
30 seconds left.
Element gonna get blinded, he's waiting for anything. NZ on the backstab on vectors. Oh my god, what is that timing? Element gonna be taking down both vectors.
Element's not having it anymore. He's finally playing that character where we were first falling over him. And we can see why. Like his Astra gameplays are always very interesting to watch. He knows what he's doing, he knows where he's going, he uses information on the map or collected by the teammates and then uses his abilities accordingly. Really well Astra plays coming from Element.
Agreed. Element knows what he's doing, and his timing is honestly much better than most Astros that I get to see at this level.
I mean, man, Astra is that kind of a character. Like, it takes a century to figure out where to place your stuff. Like, you keep on meditating halfway in the air trying to figure out where to throw your stars. It's just...
That is true.
Spike down,
and it's going to
mid.
take out by JBL going to catch a Reaper. Oh my lord! Reaper going to catch 2. Element's going to catch 1. He's going to catch 2 as well, but Rosh XD going to catch off Element. He has a Sheriff. He probably going to get the Vandal as well. 6 bullets in it. Splitan's over here is going to get droned as well. Rosh's location has been noted for the drone. He's going to go for the TP and he's going to be safe from the shot trap as well. So look at Splitan's gun. Look at Splitan's gun. Splitan, let them breathe, buddy. Let them breathe.
Oh man, Splitan's recons have always amused me even during the scrims. His recons and darts have always been on point. It's always fascinating to watch because it is definitely a high stakes game with a lot of skill showing from both the sides.
30 seconds left.
So it's always fascinating to watch this.
I have the spike.
That is true. Look at Splitan. Splitan, no!
Splitan just predicted his enemy's moves and took that to his advantage.
Splitan's a genius. No, what's up with that?
9,000 IQ plays coming straight up from Russia. Okay.
Right, moving into the next round over here, we are able to see the same play coming in from Team Nogas over here. It's the usual hold except for Jet. He's gonna be moving around. He's gonna be holding B main X. Never mind, he's gonna be pushing B main a little bit. The Raze nade and Astro combo gonna come through, but not really gonna catch anybody over there since he almost the only player here. Hence he's gonna aggress quite a bit. Actually, he's gonna catch. Yes, he's gonna take him for 140, but that is all the move that's coming in for CCD over here, but they're just waiting on anything. NOGAS, not really giving them any peeks except Reaper. Reaper is just holding back and he's just waiting for them to peek because that's what you're supposed to do as an open, not gonna lie. JBL watching short off as well. Vector's watching the back and Rosh watching market. If Reaper kills off Rosh, it's gonna be a huge pick for them because not only is that the smoke shot, but that's the player watching the market out as well. They can aggress in many players, but no. Reaper not gonna be able to land the shot. He has the read on Vectors, but no. Physics concept gonna come out on top on that. But 32 HP on him. Inzi has to back off. He's gonna put on his Molotov as well. Gonna buy some time for his team, but OP, high OP going to catch off Split and as well. JBL gonna push in. The attacker killer ultimate has come through. This is gonna be a B hit from them. OP by OP still waiting on this. Look at JBL's positioning. I think NZ has the read on it. So he's gonna catch one at least. Yeah, and he's gonna catch off JBL. Reap on the other hand, he's gonna catch off Vectors. NZ gonna catch off Rosh as well. Last man standing on a by OP. He has 17 HP. NZ not lucky with that shots, but he finishes off at the end. 5-0 for NOGAS against CCD.
I think what's really making NOGAS's gameplay interesting is that it's not giving the attackers any space to push or any room to push. They are not giving them an opening at all.
I should play
That's what
some
makes the
Astro
defense
Stars
really
in this
strong
reality.
and really effective.
That is
Like it's really hard to push through against a team that is not letting you push. It's really fun to watch.
Reaper buying them a lot of map
Get out of
control,
my way.
and the Astro utility with NZ, you're putting them in a lot of well played, and the Raze is popped towards B, but Reaper on the other hand is gonna catch off Vectors like immediately. It's beautiful from him. NZ actually gonna catch JBL. Where the hell was JBL? He caught him on shot. Alright, what is that ultimate on, bro? Reaper just still waiting for anybody to peek. OP by OP is over there with the Sheriff waiting for him. It's gonna be an eco round for them. since they have lost 5 rounds in a row, not really having that much cash, the Omen teleport gonna come through as well. They're just gonna back off slowly from this. Yondo has his ultimate on, he's just waiting for any kind of push. If an element over there on the other side, we're still watching mid for them, while Splitan's gonna be watching. He's gonna be just jiggle peeking. He has the information on Yondo. He's not gonna jiggle peek once again. He's just gonna remove his gun. Odin, chill over there. Wait for the push. Second anybody does, just spam him down. Yondo going to have to back. The other two players are towards mid, and I think Element has the lead. Ross still holding on to short over there, but looks like OP is gonna go for the peek.
left.
Can he catch off Element? No. If he catches Element, that's gonna be huge for them. OP somehow has the Vandal. I think they lost NZ over there. I think that's where he got the Vandal from. Yondo still waiting on his Splitan, waiting for the push from Yondo towards Switch so that he can catch him off with the Odin over there. 10 seconds left. They have to do. Oh my lord, what was that?
10
Shot
seconds
from-
left.
Yondo with his ult.
Beautiful
Spike
picks from
down,
him, but
mid.
Spike is down. 5 seconds remaining. This is not a winnable round for Team CCD anymore. This is gone already.
However, a really interesting ult play seen from Yondo's side. Like
That was beautiful.
that was very beautiful. Splitan's appreciating his enemy jet.
Agreed. That was a beautiful shot.
Man, when I use a jet ult, the knives go anywhere but on the body. It just like
But on the-
outlines.
yeah.
It just outlines the enemy. My ult is like, oh well, let's just draw today instead of killing. We choose peace instead of violence.
It's like the opponent's a Telugu movie hero, like never gets shot.
Oh man,
Broken.
we are the villains, aren't we?
Yeah. People gonna catch up JBL and Element's gonna catch. Oh my lord.
Oh, Reaper missed. Oh no, he did not. I'm so sorry. That was my
He
mistake.
landed on
One
Yondo.
enemy
He
remaining.
landed him when he was dashing.
Oh man. Reaper's just taking his revenge for the previous round. Like, you wanna show who's the better jet? I'ma show you. Oh man.
7-0 for NOGAS. We're having relatively easy match against CCD, and honestly, I feel bad.
Right. Because CCD has been coming up with pretty interesting players by like themselves. Their teammates are pretty good. Like the team is well balanced. They have a good team comp, and on
There.
top of that, even like their duelists are giving relevant information by pushing. But let's see. There must be something that I'm missing out on probably.
Vectors still on 0 picks. That's gonna be hurting. Not gonna lie, but look at this. It's gonna be a hard A push from them. And opposing to the other side is Reaper. He's gonna catch off on two.
Reaper,
You don't
man.
know.
Reaper.
He's gonna pop out his ultimate as well. He's just waiting for the push, but he got tagged twice. Oh my god, that's gonna be a big pain. But Inzi's still inside. He's gonna be a nuisance over here. He's gonna catch off Ross. Not, never mind. Ross gonna win that fight, and Ross gonna teleport up, and the smoke is in right. Element catches him off. Reaper with his ultimate is gonna push into side. He has JBL's location. I think he knows where OP is. I think he knows. He has the awareness for it. The Astro Smoke coming through as well. OP is very isolated right now with Reaper. The spam coming through. The Odin is watching short. It's last man standing on the JBL.
Oh.
He's gonna catch up Reaper. That's honestly a good pick. And is he just gonna...
Gone.
Oh, what? Did it take a win? Oh,
Oh, okay.
JBL, can you clutch
Scanning
this
ahead.
round out? Look around you. Elements
30
in
seconds
heaven.
left.
Oh man. JBL is just.
Shot down.
He's gonna go for the plant. So what?
Detrimental.
Yeah, but look at the way this is coming with zone. Ah, split hand. Oh my, he's just getting spammed out, man.
Poor JBL got sandwiched in between
Gun here.
Yeah.
from the front and the back.
It's gonna be painful. Split hand on the Odin. Ah. Man, I honestly love that.
I mean, people usually get so frustrated when somebody's using Odin in game, at least in like in a low elo. But I mean,
Even in
Trolls.
high elo, people hate the Odin, bro. Especially if you have a player like.
Especially if it's split tan, like I'm
Split
pretty sure
tan,
he
yeah.
gets buzzed on a daily basis by his enemies. Like, ah, damn his Odin.
Revealing
Like he
area.
wakes up in the morning, he's like, "Aaj to Odin killing him us."
Like, you know, on his praying pedestal, he just puts a picture of his Odin. He's like, yes. आज आपकी आरती निकालेंगे हम.
NZ gonna come up with 2 beautiful picks over there, and Reaper gonna find JBL as well. Full
One
map
enemy
control
remaining.
except for shot on this team. Element gonna catch off Frosh as well. NZ gonna throw the nade. I don't think the Vectors can really pull this round out. Inzi is over there. Vectors get a frag. Come on, yes! Last time it was the speaker, this time it's the captain. Let's see what they can do. 1 versus 4 class situation. He has an overheat, he has ulti, and he has a Vandal, but Reaper is dead. Now.
We have no place for physics here.
You're in Valorant, what is physics?
Physics? Money. Reaper just celebrating the win with an updraft. Man. Jet, man. Just jet. That's all I have to say.
9-0. Reaper has the perfect read every single time.
I'm a little sus about Reaper now. Like, is his
Take a look at Splitter's position.
Reaper what black magic is? Oh no!
Oh, I hope he kills Splitter!
Okay, bhai, OP is taking revenge for the Odin map in the previous round. Oh my god!
Oh, what is this, man?
Oh man.
Reaper going to have to back off on this. He's gonna get detained. Yikes. Oh my! Oh, look at the soul! Look at the soul! Look at JBL! Look at JBL! He's gonna get like 1 or 2 over there easily. If he plays this right, he catches off NC. He's gonna catch 2. This might just be a round for
This might be a
CCD.
win. Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
CCD, you can do this. OP by OP has
believe in you,
literally
chhore.
fought you through.
Oh my.
Be taken down. OP by OP going to land the shot and as well. The Odin going to come out on top. 9-1.
Seriously, Odin. Really well backstabbed from Bluetooth speaker, man. Like it was really well. Like JBL, hats off to you, man.
Hats off, man. Oh yeah, he got all that shot control and
Right, and that information he was giving on Reaper, it really put him, like, you know, sidetracked him. It worked. It just clicked in. Everything just clicked in so well for them this round. That Odin's
Right here.
spam.
Scanning ahead.
Splitan got punished for his own deeds.
You shall repent for your sins, Splitan. You can
OP by
Odin,
OP.
you can't Od out.
Right.
There.
Inzi is holding hell, which might be bad for him if they just push all together and Element is sidetracked on the gardens.
That is true, but it is NC. We saw him last. Oh my lord.
Splitan taking his Odin revenges again.
Right here.
Legit. He's casually reloading it when he has 81 bullets in it. What is wrong?
Recalling my bot.
Oh my lord.
We legit spam till the last bullet and pros just like reload the second they waste 1 or 2 bullets.
Bomb grenade out.
OP by OP. 55 bullets. The Odin has not reloaded. He's waiting for any kind of push here. They're going to take a lot of mid control. Let's see what's going to happen. The read is actually pretty good from team NOGAS.
30 seconds left.
Read this perfectly actually. OP by OP going to catch Reaper!
OP by OP.
Sir!
Getting up to his game these past few rounds.
Oh my lord.
Okay, split
Splitan is good.
If he plays as well, he can get a frag or 2, but let's see.
10
We'll have to
seconds
see
left.
OP by OP still not having reloaded. This plant's gonna come down, but the Sova ult. OP by OP gonna take down anyway.
Out of charges.
He's gonna put the alarm bot down as well. I think Element has heard the alarm bot, so he's gonna wait on that. OP by OP still waiting on it, but nah. Incy is here. He's gonna close up the round. He has to kill the ultimate. They just have to play backside of first lane now. They really can't do anything. The Astra ultimate there as well to close off backside. Vector's gonna be taken down by Element, but look at the Odin. Can it catch anything? It's gonna catch him. No, he's detained. And it's gonna catch him as well.
He's just waiting with an Odin inside the Killjoy turret. He's like, "Marna hai to maar lo. Aao, main tumko
Out of
leke
charges.
jaunga." That was beautiful. Like he got detained, but that was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Last round
Split
before
and
the
you
switch.
have an Odin contender.
Slitan's Odin legacy. Will it continue or will he? It will continue. He's gonna continue his legacy.
OP by OP, hats off to you for giving us so much content, bro. What is this?
That confidence, man. If I were a Sentinel, I would just be in the back lines, just waiting for the right opportunity. But Obi Bhai is just going with an Odin, just killing them on their faces. He's like,
Right here.
"Get
out of my way."
I'll play duelist with the KJ today.
He killed Reaper twice, and Reaper is their open, bro.
Right? And Reaper is like their nutty
Revealing area.
duelist. Like this is just,
Yeah.
this is wow.
Oh my lord, split and
Deploying
calm down,
drone.
bro.
Slitan's like, मैं नहीं आने देगा. तुम लोगों को आना है? Ball bang हो जाओ. नहीं. Today you choose death. You choose me, you choose death.
NZ going to do some damage onto Yonder, but not really going to be able to finish the... Oh, never mind. He's just better. He's gonna back on Yonder. The Odin's still on up here. OP by OP. Rosh is gonna go through. He has to win the fight, but no, OP by OP wins against Element. He's the last man standing. Reaper closes it off, and NZ kills off NZ across the white. 11 to 1.
Switching sides.
No gas.
Do it for yourself.
Need the drop.
I so
He got so sad.
I-
Nobody came to be. He was just shock darting himself.
I know.
Like, like,
Yonder
कोई
was
Thanks.
mad.
हम
Need the
जिएंगे
drop.
यहीं मरेंगे यहीं. Oh man.
Last time it was Pseudo making his house, and this time it's Split and huh?
घर बनाने का बहुत शौक है Valorant players को.
Anna?
बसाने का नहीं है लेकिन. हम बनाएंगे but बसाएंगे नहीं. The single life of a gamer boy.
I know, right?
We can relate. We can relate to a very
Without a
sad
star at blocking vision.
Right, moving into the pistol round, we're going to be able to see their default mid push towards B as well. The kills are
Obscuring vision.
holding B main, and this is going to push up in the jet smoke, and it's the perfect same execute. Ross going to catch out NZ, Reaper going to catch out Ross. The
Last
trades are
player
here
standing.
everywhere, kills are everywhere. JV is going to catch out, and NZ is the last man standing. Wait, what? I thought that was a favorable trade for what? What?
Yeah, like it just happened so quickly. I could not process it. They just came, they tried to dominate, they were dominating, and then they all died.
Exactly. I'm not really sure what happened there. Vince is gonna be taken down by this chapter. 11 to 2. Pistol round, very crucial for Team CCD if they still want to take this map. I'm waiting for the Odin. Because I have somebody give me an Odin right now, man. That gun's been way too fun to set that up. Right, 11 to 2, the force by round for Team CCD. Let's see what they're gonna be able to pull off over here. JBL has his arrow lined up, just waiting for them to put it down. He's gonna put it
There
down
they
as
are.
well. The air rush is gonna come through. Splitan's the only one that's gonna be spotted, but
Right
the
here.
blind is there. Victor's gonna catch off Element. Reaper gonna be backing off as well. Splitan's sitting over there. Ezzy's very high tagged. JBL, if you can
Shock
put a nice shock that Ezzy's gonna be taken down. Reaper can be taken down.
Shock dart.
JBL, I think he might have caught the timing. Can he catch Ezzy? No, he just put some damage onto Incy over there, but nothing as such. JBL going to rotate out, so there are two players still holding A. They're not really sure about what other information they have. Yonder's gonna catch off Reaper with the host as well, and the smoke comes through. And Reaper commending the shot as well. Looks like they might still be looking to
ahead.
push towards A. JBL has come with this dart
Found
over
them.
here to give information towards shot, and the information is there as well. Evil is gonna be darted as well. They have all the information they're going to need, except for Omens. They know that Jet and Reina are still over here. Rosh gonna take out Split, and I think this might be a flawless. We're gonna double peek there, and NZ, what?
and see with his low HP.
30
just
seconds
going through. Like he's like,
How?
I'm low HP anyways. Might as well just go ahead and push.
He gets 2 off of that.
Satchel out.
Low HP always gives you more confidence, man. You're
Last
like, well,
player
I'm low
standing.
anyways. Might as well just push. Might as well be aggressive. Oh man, I mean,
Scanning ahead.
I'm really hoping for a comeback from Chore Chamarade because of how like they've been playing really well and giving us with like some really good gameplays so far. And they have been pulling through these few rounds. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Who knows? We still don't know. But I'm really hoping for one. It's like a very wishful thinking that they pull through for a few more rounds and like give you know, Nogas a little neck to neck match.
Split and not
Revealing
gonna be on
area.
the Odin. That's gonna be disheartening for me. But
No.
makes sense. The attacking
He
state.
had to leave his child behind
Yeah.
for a better future. That just sounds so depressing. Existential crisis mode on. It's just 12, man. It's not even 12.
That NZ's gonna push up, but JBL gonna come out on top on that exchange. He's gonna get the Z Phantom over here. Element still holding back towards shot. OP by OP has come through. He's on the Spectre here, not gonna be able to spam anything. So Element's gonna be jumping down to shot. Actually, Splitans over here as well. Thora are gonna come through, gonna give out Splitans information, but the Shockcast are gonna do plenty of damage. He's just waiting, but look at Element. He's been sitting over there for such a long time. He's gonna come through finally. He's gonna catch him off as well. Last man standing. Reaper gonna finish off OP by OP. Match point for Team
Match point.
Is the comeback's dream alive?
If OP by OP removes an Odin, I would like to think so. Just for the fans. Never.
And OP by OP is Odin, man. It's
Yeah.
you see
It's
two
perfect.
really good Odin players just popping off on both the teams. It's I've been really hoping for Splitan's Odin
Keep it
for a
tight.
very, very long
That's how
time.
you
But I think it's
survive.
more
Placing swamp
helpful
grenade.
to use Odin in defense compared to attacking a Sova.
Revealing area.
But I mean, it is a scent.
Take flight.
Paper thin walls everywhere.
Yeah.
You should run.
OP by OP has been spotted. The attacker kill shot is there. Rosh has to be back as well. There's gonna be a full 5v5 retake, preferably. People gonna be spamming through some, not really gonna find anything. They have full side control as well. Plant's gonna come through. Reaper's just waiting on a pick from CT. It's gonna be a 5 versus 5 retake situation now for Team Chore Chamarade. Oh, Reaper.
They picked off Reaper. They just did him dirty with that double peek.
Yeah. Yonder gonna catch Elephant as well. Ross gonna put down a smoke. The Omen Plant gonna do plenty. Enz is gonna get spotted as well. Everybody's gonna get spotted. The double pick gonna come through. Actually, Inzi on the other hand, he and he started doing a lot of damage.
OP
But
by
sorry,
OP.
OP bhai.
He's too OP. Living up to his name, man. He's just living up to his name. Like usually people with their, you know, when they have a OP or a MVP in their name, they're always a bottom fragger.
Yeah, legit. Like a curse.
That's like a curse. Oh man. I don't know if they're gonna win or not, but Chore Chamarade, they have stolen my heart since the start. Before I even saw them play. First it was their names, now it's their gameplay. It's just, they have been stealing my heart since the start.
Great. Chore Chamarade, it's been very fun to watch you guys.
Very fun.
Scanning ahead.
Right, moving into this round, JBL, he has some kind of information, but it's gonna be a split push, split divide. This is gonna wait out for any kind of push coming through for
Deploying
team
drone.
Chore Chamarade, but Chore Chamarade is going to be playing this a little smart. OP by OP going to get tagged, but nothing as such as well. Reaper gonna just, okay, wow, Reaper, that's smart. He's 19 HP now, but he went in, closed the door and backed off. That's gonna cause quite the rotation and they're just gonna get easy. I think Vectors has spotted them over here, but there's nothing he can really throw. Vectors just waiting for this. It's another 5v5 retake. Literally another 5v5 retake. Yonder gonna catch off Ainsley, that's gonna be big. Element's gonna be down there. Enz is gonna catch off Vectors with the Spectre, but Yonder's there for the trade. Element on the other hand is gonna get a 3k. Last man standing is JBL. He has to really pull off this over here. Two players are low HP. Splitan's chilling on his ultimate over there. Is Element gonna peek? He's gonna peek, and the double peeks there. Element's gonna close this off with 4k, 13 for NOGAS, and they're gonna move to the quarterfinals.
Really well played from both the teams. Really, really well played. I had so much fun watching this match.
Dude.
Now
OP
I should
bhai.
learn how to use a Odin now. I need to become the OP Vanya now. I should learn his legacy.
Right. I think that is where we end off for tonight. Is that right, Vanya?
Yep, it is. Thank you all for watching. Let's catch you guys tomorrow for upper bracket B. And